Welcome back to my YouTube channel Coins History Coins VC. Today we are exploring three amazing coins, each with its own history, design, and story. From rare details to mint marks and unique features, these coins show how small pieces of metal can carry big history. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this journey into the world of coins. Top 1. The United States of America 1-cent coin, 2014, no mint mark, Liberty, is a modern issue of the iconic American penny that continues a design tradition dating back more than a century. This coin was produced by the United States Mint, and when it has no mint mark, it means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is one of the oldest and most important minting facilities in the country. The 2014 penny features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse front, a design that was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This makes the Lincoln cent one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. On the obverse side of the 2014 penny, you will see a right-facing profile of Abraham Lincoln, along with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust" above his head, "Liberty" to the left, and the year 2014 to the right. The word "Liberty" has been a standard feature on U.S. coins for many years and reflects the nation's core values. The absence of a mint mark below the date indicates its origin in Philadelphia. The design used on this coin was created by sculptor Victor David Brenner, whose initials VB can be found on modern pennies at the base of Lincoln's shoulder. The reverse back of the 2014 penny features the Union Shield design, which was introduced in 2010. This design symbolizes the unity of the states under the federal government. The shield has 13 vertical stripes representing the original 13 colonies, with a horizontal bar across the top symbolizing the federal government holding the states together. Above the shield, the inscription "E pluribus unum" appears, meaning "out of many one," emphasizing unity. The words 1 cent are boldly written across the center of the shield, and United States of America is displayed along the top edge. In terms of composition, the 2014 penny is not made primarily of copper as older pennies were. Since 1982, U.S. pennies have been made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, giving them a copper appearance while reducing production costs. The coin weighs approximately 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. This composition makes modern pennies lighter and more economical to produce compared to earlier solid copper coins. The mintage of the 2014 Philadelphia, no mint mark, penny was very high, with billions of coins produced for general circulation. Because of this, the coin is very common and usually holds only its face value of 1 cent unless it is found in exceptional condition, such as uncirculated or with mint errors. Collectors often look for rare varieties, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or other minting errors, which can increase the coin's value significantly. From a historical perspective, the Lincoln cent has undergone several reverse design changes. Before the Union Shield, 2010 present, the coin featured the Lincoln Memorial, 1959 to 2008, and in 2009 there were 4 special designs celebrating the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth. The 2014 penny continues the modern era of this coin, representing stability and continuity in U.S. currency. In the world of coin collecting, also known as numismatics, the 2014 penny is considered a standard circulation coin rather than a rare collectible. However, it still plays an important role in completing year sets or mint collections. Many collectors, especially beginners, include such coins in albums to maintain a complete chronological collection of Lincoln cents. Overall, the 2014 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a symbol of American heritage, honoring Abraham Lincoln while showcasing modern minting techniques and design. Though it may not be rare or highly valuable, it remains an important everyday coin with deep historical roots and cultural significance in the next top 2. The United States of America 1-cent coin, 2016 D mint mark Liberty, is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, one of the most recognizable and widely used coins in American history. This coin was struck by the United States Mint at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small D mint mark found just below the date on the obverse side. The Denver Mint has been producing coins since 1906 and is known for striking billions of coins annually for circulation, making the 2016 D penny a common but still important issue in modern U.S. coinage. On the obverse front of the 2016 D penny, you will see the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing to the right. This design was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, and it marked the first time a real historical figure appeared on a regular U.S. coin. Above Lincoln's head is the inscription, "In God We Trust," while the word liberty appears to the left side of his profile. On the right side, you will find the year, 2016, and just below it, the D mint mark indicating its origin. The original design was created by the Lithuanian-born sculptor Victor David Brenner, whose initials VB are still present on modern versions of the coin, subtly placed on Lincoln's shoulder. The reverse back of the 2016 D penny features the modern Union Shield design, which has been used on Lincoln cents since 2010. This design represents the unity and strength of the United States as a single nation. The shield consists of 13 vertical stripes symbolizing the original colonies, while a horizontal band across the top represents the federal government holding the states together. The inscription, E pluribus unum, appears above the shield, meaning, out of many one, reflecting national unity. The denomination, 1 cent, is prominently displayed across the center of the shield, and United States of America curves along the upper rim of the coin. This reverse design replaced the Lincoln Memorial design, used from 1959 to 2008, and continues to represent the modern era of the Lincoln cent series. In terms of composition, the 2016 D penny is made from 97.5% zinc with a thin 2.5% copper plating, a standard composition used since 1982 to reduce production costs. The coin weighs approximately 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. Despite its copper appearance, the coin's core is primarily zinc, which makes it more economical but also slightly more prone to corrosion if the outer copper layer is damaged. The mintage of the 2016 D Lincoln cent was extremely high, with billions of coins produced for everyday circulation. Because of this large production, the coin is generally not rare and is usually worth only its face value of 1 cent in circulated condition. However, collectors in the field of numismatics still value such coins for completing date and mint collections. Uncirculated coins, especially those in mint state, MS, condition with strong luster and no visible wear, may carry a small premium. Additionally, coins with mint errors, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or doubled dies, can be significantly more valuable depending on the rarity and visibility of the error. The 2016 D penny is part of a broader historical tradition that reflects the evolution of U.S. coinage. Since its introduction in 1909, the Lincoln cent has gone through several reverse design changes, including the wheat ears, 1909 to 1958, the Lincoln Memorial, 1959 to 2008, the bicentennial designs in 2009, and finally the Union Shield design from 2010 to the present. Each design marks a different era in American history, making even modern coins like the 2016 D penny part of a larger historical narrative. In conclusion, while the 2016 D Lincoln penny may not be rare or highly valuable, it remains an important piece of U.S. currency. It honors the legacy of Abraham Lincoln, reflects modern minting practices, and continues to serve as a symbol of national unity and identity. For collectors and everyday users alike, this small coin carries over a century of history, tradition, and meaning within its simple design. Next top 3. The United States of America 1 cent coin, 2018 D Mint Mark Liberty, is a modern issue of the famous Lincoln penny series, a coin that has been part of everyday American life for more than a century. This coin was produced by the United States Mint at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mint mark located just below the year on the obverse side. The Denver Mint is one of the primary facilities responsible for producing large quantities of circulating coins, and the 2018 D penny was struck in massive numbers to meet the needs of daily commerce across the United States. On the obverse front of the 2018 D penny, the coin features the iconic right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected figures in American history. This portrait was first introduced in 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, and it was the first time a real person was depicted on a circulating U.S. coin. Above Lincoln's head is the inscription, "In God We Trust," while the word liberty appears clearly to the left side of his image. On the right side, you will see the date, 2018, and directly beneath it, the D mint mark confirms its production at Denver. The original design of Lincoln's portrait was created by Victor David Brenner, whose initials VB can still be found on the lower part of Lincoln's shoulder in modern issues. The reverse back of the 2018 D penny continues the Union Shield design, which has been used on Lincoln cents since 2010. This design represents the unity and strength of the United States as a nation. The shield consists of 13 vertical stripes symbolizing the original 13 colonies, and a horizontal bar across the top representing the federal government that binds them together. Above the shield is the inscription, E pluribus unum, a Latin phrase meaning, out of many one. Across the center of the shield, the denomination 1 cent is prominently displayed, while United States of America appears along the upper rim. This design reflects a modern interpretation of national identity while maintaining historical symbolism. In terms of physical composition, the 2018 D penny is made primarily of zinc, 97.5%, with a thin copper plating, 2.5%, a composition that has been standard for U.S. pennies since 1982. The coin weighs approximately 2.5 grams and measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter. Although it looks like a traditional copper coin, its zinc core makes it more cost-effective to produce, though slightly more vulnerable to damage if the copper plating is scratched or worn away. The mintage of the 2018 D penny was extremely high, with billions of coins produced for circulation. Because of this, the coin is very common and is typically worth only its face value of 1 cent in circulated condition. However, within the field of numismatics, collectors still include the 2018 D penny in their collections to complete date and mint sets of Lincoln cents. Coins that are in uncirculated condition, especially those with strong luster and no visible wear, may carry a small premium. Additionally, coins with mint errors, such as double strikes, off-center designs, or die cracks, can be more valuable depending on the rarity and visibility of the error. Historically, the Lincoln penny has gone through several reverse design changes. From 1909 to 1958, the coin featured the wheat ears design. From 1959 to 2008, it displayed the Lincoln Memorial. In 2009, four special reverse designs were issued to celebrate the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth, and from 2010 onward, the Union Shield design has been used. The 2018 D penny is part of this modern era, representing both continuity and evolution in U.S. coinage. In conclusion, the 2018 D Lincoln penny with the Liberty inscription is a symbol of American tradition, honoring Abraham Lincoln while reflecting modern minting practices. Although it is not rare or highly valuable in most cases, it holds significance as part of a long historical series and remains an essential piece for collectors and everyday users alike. This small coin carries a legacy of history, design, and national identity, making it much more meaningful than its 1 cent face value might suggest.